How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Today, we're checking out the Eternal Wanderer. And I probably will not keep this hand. We will probably free mulligan it. It does have one of our in-game threats, but it's a little bit too slow, I think. Yeah, I think we have to free mull. And we'll keep that. We have ramp into an in-game threat. And we even have one drop, which is not something the deck will generally have. Our ideal is combos, basically. Phyrexian combos. We also have the Faceless Haven combo and Karn combo. So we have a lot of combos to cover. I don't know, when I was building the deck, I used to think to myself that like black was my default, cram a bunch of combos into a deck color combination, or just primary color. And now I'm not so sure, because I think like white might be up there with it too. Because with black you have the Sanguine Blood combo, and you have the what's the other one called? Sanguine Blood and Peer into the Abyss. So you have like two mono black color combinations that are fairly easy to slot into most decks. Like white has that too now, pretty much, because we have Faceless Haven and Book of Exalted Deeds, and we have 9 lives and Solemnity. Plus, with the 9 lives and Solemnity, you also get part of the reason why the deck showed up today, Phyrexian Unlife, which is a new card to the format. I think we go enchantment. Opponent? They tanked on it for a bit. But we got rid of Leyline, so that's actually very good. We need to ramp a little bit more. 6 mana is not enough. We need more. I think we actually just lay out our commander and then to get at a 0. I don't know, man. The MV trailer made me like the Wanderer a lot more, the character. But like the voice lines on Arena are not great. Opponent? I playtested this deck a little bit, and what I've learned from the playtesting period is that it has a hard time closing out games. Like, it's very good at turning a game into a game, but it also is not very good at like actually ending the game. I don't really know how to change that. One change I was thinking about, because I have the 3 Eldrazi as closers for the game, or closers for the deck, and I was thinking that maybe I just take out the 3 Eldrazi, put in some other threat, and then the 2 other Elish Norns, because the 2 other Elish Norns can be searched up with Realmbreaker, so it adds like a 4th copy of a 4th copy of an in-game threat without having to make any sacrifices therein. I think we get blown out by the rift when it comes our way. But, you know, I'm fine with that, I think. I'd rather pressure our opponent to actually achieve some long-term impact on the game than actually just not make any progress whatsoever, but be relatively safer. But another thing I was thinking of during playtesting was that this deck, and even the last deck with The Blood Moon deck. Rude. Opponent. I don't even know the battlefield decks. I don't really care, but our opponent believes that this is a big deal. We can let them believe that. Oh, let's not give away the goose. They should definitely choose their elite. Yeah. I think it's the white one, not the blue one. I thought it may have been this one, but one of them returns the card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Which is really bad if you steal something and then you blink it back to the person you stole it from. Hmm. I think I'm gonna get rid of that Elishnorn. Resolve. Whether I get the counter. I'm gonna play Virtue of Loyalty, so it doesn't matter if we attack. That's my plan anyways. If I do this, I should still have enough mana. Phial of Galadriel is sneaky card advantage, so I'm down for that. We clear out our hand quick enough, we actually get some value out of it. Mana War bounces the token. Very sad. She only cares about humans and angels, which is kind of sad. Take action. Move to 6, 7, 8 mana. Our opponent is looting through their deck. Guess we just go Bruna. He doesn't get any value, but radio, opponent radio. I don't know. I didn't want my Moonshaker Cavalry to be countered because the number of creatures in my deck is not high. So to fill out that, we kind of have to add up ways to increase our damage. I think I'm going to make some surprise blockers during my opponent's turn. So I will create 2/2s, destroy an artifact, and gain 3 life. We can't really do anything about the enchantments, so that one. Opponent, you gonna counter a Soon's intervention? It's not really that exciting. You probably shouldn't bother. Okay, Book of Exalted Deeds. That's kind of cool. That one's dead, and that one's dead. I have more cards in hand, so if the game goes long, I have a greater chance of actually being able to achieve my goals. How many do you need to be a creature? 4, okay. I guess we just play Wander again? Begin pumping out Samurai. We can win this together. Like I said, it's a slow and grindy deck, but it's actually fairly stable, which is something I've been looking for more in my deck building, because I've been building up some decks recently that, like, if they go off, they go off, but they're weak to certain types of pressure that you might find within your average game of Magic the Gathering. And in those circumstances, it's like, it's either a really cool video, or it's a, guys, I got my face smashed in 3 times. Which both are funny in their own way, but there's something to be said for the grindy stability of it all. And they had a sublime epiphany. I can barely believe it, honestly. I'm glad I didn't get got by it. Like, it did some damage, but it didn't like ruin our day. Our Moonshaker Cavalry will end the game next turn. So we are very happy about that. White Craterhoof has not proved to be as effective as I would have liked it to be, which is sad because, you know, he's a cool boy. I do like him a lot, but he also is a bit expensive. He doesn't actually add the damage that a Craterhoof does, and he can just get stonewalled in your hand and be, hey, it enters the battlefield, it does nothing, and then it gets removed when you pass the turn. Samurai meets Samurai. I like it. And then Caliphate, Beloved of the Sea. What are we blinking? So we could Ulamog here, like we are at that mana total, but yeah, look at us, opponent. We're ramping. Although we kind of started out ramping. We kind of ramped a lot harder than our opponent. Cavalry. I should have made a token before, but I didn't need to. GG opponent. We actually got a win. Like, in the test run, I think I could have won, but I don't know, in the major test run, because I did like a couple games, but the one that mainly stuck in my mind was the last one I played, which was like 20 minutes. And in that one, it certainly felt like I was in a position where I could have won at several points, but then I just kind of kept letting it slip away. I don't know, my magic skill has, it ebbs and flows, man. Like, there are times where I feel confident that I could win it, like, against most people averagely, right? But then there are other times when I play and I'm like, somebody who picked up the game 20 minutes ago could floor me. I mean, that's part of the fun of Magic the Gathering, though, because sometimes everything comes together and you feel confident as can be, and then other times everything falls apart. Like the RNG aspect of there, like, oh my god, it is not great, but we're gonna get there. Maybe. RP is Grim Corpseborn. Hello, Grim Corthaborn. I don't know if this actually hurts him. It doesn't, okay. The replacement effect on the Draugr is, although Rest in Peace with Fall of Thran is just insanely broken. I should be running them on a white gate, I think. I could 6 for 3 myself. That could be something we do. We destroy these 3 lands and these 6 lands and just go from there, man. Just go from there. For each player, choose a creature that player controls. I don't know if this might not work. I might just play my commander and it dies? Because I can't... Okay. The Emperor of Kamigawa is about to get clapped, though, by a 1/1 soldier token, so let's not be too high and mighty about this. You were good, but, like... Also not. I guess Fall of the Thran is kind of a combo, too, but we will not count that. I will not be playing that. I'm tempted. It's the only thing highlighted in my hand, but it will lose me the game. 100%. Opponent is desperately looking for their lands. I feel bad about it, honestly. Let's destroy the Bastion. I mean, you can counter an opponent, but the Bastion still dies. We need to get something down before we Armageddon. I think we just hold cards at this point. I think we just hold. We might be... Yeah, we are just dead. We should have just Armageddoned. Because if they attack with everything, we have to block a 5/3. And then the 5/3 and the 3/3 get through and we die. GG. GG, no re. I wish there was an emote that just said one more turn, please. Like, if there was a one more turn, please emote, I would be down for that. But... because, of course, you and your opponent have no way of knowing what's going to happen next, right? Like, it could be cool to see an Armageddon, but most people would not be overjoyed with it, so I can understand that. We're actually at 20 minutes. I think I will call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.